Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Wednesday night free broadcast. And I have a lot of things that I want to share with you tonight. We kind of gave a sneak preview earlier today for those of you that were on my 9 o'clock webinar or on my 4 o'clock webinar. I put some stuff out there to tease you a little bit. Tonight, you're getting the full course. Now, the truth is that if you're not using social media to build your business, and I know a lot of people are here for the first time, and Facebook, LinkedIn is a mystery. We're going to open your eyes to some things that, frankly, are going to be life-changing. For those of you that are on Facebook, but you're not on LinkedIn, I strongly urge you to go over to LinkedIn and set up an account, because LinkedIn, if you're a network marketer, if you're looking to build any kind of a business, you need to be on LinkedIn. Your competition's already over there. So tonight, we're going to share some of LinkedIn and Facebook's eye-popping new features that, frankly, are going to get you faster results. And some of you are going to be able to apply some of these things right after we're finished. And that's going to put you in a position where you can be talking to people, have conversations with people that are going to result in sales, pure and simple. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook have changed, and they're adding new features all the time. It's not unusual for you to go to bed, wake up in the morning, and your Facebook is different. Your LinkedIn is different. And there's nobody out there that will plug you in to the latest changes that are taking place than me. Because every month I'm holding boot camps every day, Monday through Friday. I'm working with my students in private coaching sessions. So I'm in the trenches. As a matter of fact, I just agreed to do something earlier tonight that is going to take all of my training and put it to a whole new level. I can't tell you about it right now, but I'm really excited about it. And when you hear what we're going to do, you're going to be excited too. So welcome. I'm going to record this and we're going to post it up on our YouTube channel. It's running on YouTube right now. It's running on Facebook and LinkedIn right now. So don't worry about taking notes. But what I'm going to share with you is helping so many people. For registering tonight, we gave everybody a copy of my new book, Cracking the Social Network Code. You know, I wrote the first version of this back in 1999. It changes, but the basic combination, the 4 steps, have never changed. And most people are invisible on LinkedIn and Facebook. And as I scroll down and look at some of the people that are here, we're going to take a part of this session. We're going to try looking you up, and you're going to be blown away because you think you're visible, you think people can see you, and they can't. If people can't see you, then they can't see your posts. They can't see what you're doing. And there are some features that we're going to talk about tonight that will dramatically increase your activity. See, a profile can only help you if people can see the details. A visible profile will help you stand out from your competition, attract prospects to you on a daily basis, You got to adjust your profile settings so people can see who you are. The general default settings on both Facebook and LinkedIn limit your visibility to people that you're directly connected to. So we need to adjust your profile settings to turn on the fast button. The fast button lets people know that you're there, that you're online. People are more inclined to return a message. They're more inclined to write to you if they see that you're there. You turn on the activity button, and the beautiful thing is you don't have to be there. Just turn it on, stay logged into LinkedIn, and that alone is going to attract all kinds of people to you. Now, our universal profile checklist, which is my gift, and if you don't have it, if you're new, you can go to my website and get it. Will optimize your profile for maximum visibility to everyone on LinkedIn and Facebook, as well as on the search engines. You want everybody to see you. It'll enable you to make valuable connections easily and quickly so you can build your business faster. And it will help you avoid making the common LinkedIn and Facebook mistakes that act like kryptonite and will kill your business. I'll give you the big one. Don't turn your profile into a commercial for your business. So the profile checklist is going to give you 12 steps for maximum profile visibility, increased engagement, and you're going to get immediate results. These 12 steps will result in 19 actions that will enable you to start conversations with your prospects when they respond to any one of these actions. Conversations that will result in new enrollments. Case in point, Craig, after our first session, we opened up his settings. We made him visible. We added content in the introduction on Facebook and in the headline on LinkedIn. And the results that he got almost immediately blew him away.
Craig, is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Would you share with everybody what happened?
Well, yes, to be honest, I really thought that this was just a lot of hype. I really did, but I said, well, I'll go ahead and try it anyway. So you got my Facebook profile cover and changed my picture, took some things off, and to my surprise, I got immediately after that 6 friend requests from qualified prospects. It was really amazing, professional people. Got 1 request from the vice president of the Yamaha Corporation I used to work with, and it was amazing on that. I got many new people and old people commenting on my new profile page, and I'd never had that before. They liked the profile page. I got 2 people asking me to join my internet business. It was absolutely crazy. They just sent a message and said, Craig, can I join your internet business? The reason why they never knew I had an internet business. You know, I said that I was a music education director, and, you know, I was a wellness educator, and that's it. And then when you went in and changed my header in LinkedIn and changed my intro in Facebook, then it just blew up like crazy. Now, I do have now 4,400 people, and it's just going like crazy. And I love it when I never had people to just come in and ask, may I join your internet business? And I never talked to them before about it. But because my Facebook profile page said that, then whenever they clicked, my introduction or my header showed every time. And one guy said, well, I'm so happy to see all the things that you do. So on all my things that are listed on my header and in my intro, I'm getting responses on all of those. It's just amazing. I never knew something like that would even exist.
Something so simple as making yourself visible. So if you don't have it, you can go to maxsteingart.com and you can download a free copy. Now, for the last 3 months, I've been secretly working on something new that generates more nonstop leads that turn immediately into customers, distributors, and sales than you can believe. 3 boot camps, probably 25 or 30 coaching sessions. I'm watching these new features evolve, and I'm going, oh my God. My coaching students had access to this information first, and they're knocking it out of the park. And so now we'll continue to share with our coaching students, but we're going to be introducing it in boot camp. Tonight, I'm going to give you a look at some of these things. Now, I'm introducing something that will instantaneously position you as a person of influence, so people will reach out to you and literally ask you about your business. You don't have to chase people, and you don't have to push your business on people. They will ask you. Now, whether you're an old friend, a loyal student, a new student, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take their business to the next level, this new information will give you an unfair advantage over your competition, probably for the next 90 days. And then whenever I release new information, it just spreads. But you're going to have a 90-day window, probably till the end of the year, before this stuff really catches on. Although we have a number of top earners in a number of companies that are going to be immediately sharing it with everybody that they work with. This unfair advantage is like having a crystal ball when it comes to identifying perfect prospects for your business, so you know in advance who is a perfect prospect. The fall is the best season to build your business, and September kicks it off. That's because since the summer season is done, people shake the beach sand and barbecues out of their heads, and they begin to get more serious about making money. Vacations are over, school is starting back up, and all kinds of extra expenses are now coming into play. Business seems to start buzzing again. Inflation and the rising cost of everything is causing more people to jump on LinkedIn because they want to generate an additional stream of income on a full-time or a part-time basis. In the fall, you've got more social events, parties, and family get-togethers than the whole rest of the year put together. Combining all of these factors result in 2 important things. 1, people spend more money. 2, people need more money because the price for everything is going up. With that in mind, understand that more people begin to seek part-time work or find a better paying job in September than any other month. And that's when people get serious about making money again. Now, there are new prospecting and recruiting scripts, strategies, and tactics that work better during the fall than at any other time of the year, and when used correctly. And the key word here is correctly. They will enable you to quadruple the size of your existing network and experience significant rank advancements in September. And this will carry you through October, November, December. The 4th quarter of the year will be your most productive year. And many of the recent changes made by LinkedIn and Facebook have made my strategies and tactics even more effective than ever before. However, some of the recent changes have made portions of my training material obsolete because the features we shared with you don't work anymore. So here's what you need to know. First, it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can now be done on your mobile phone with a Facebook and a LinkedIn phone app. It's very easy to talk to your prospects with a text. Texting is just like talking with someone on LinkedIn and Facebook. In fact, texting is sometimes better than talking. And most people don't answer their phone today, but everyone looks at their texts. One, a text isn't intrusive as an unexpected phone call. Texting is universally accepted. Almost everyone does it. And three, most new network marketers are reluctant to call people, but will eagerly text someone when provided with proper strategies and scripts. And finally, texting doesn't require any special skills, and there's no learning curve. 99% of your business can now be conducted on your mobile phone. Now, the frequent use of animated GIFs in your messages will make you stand out from the crowd of other people that your prospects are talking to, makes them smile, and makes them respond to you faster. For example, this Sunday is Grandparents' Day. The top earners in network marketing will tell you that if you want to be successful, you must talk to a minimum of 5 people every day about your business. Now, you can easily do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in less than an hour by texting your best prospects and engaging them in a conversation. These conversations can lead to sales when you follow my proven scripts. Top earners will tell you that if you want to be wildly successful, you must talk to at least 10 people every day about your business. You can do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in an hour by texting your best prospects and engaging them in a conversation. These conversations can lead to sales when you follow my proven scripts. And the top earners will tell you that if you want to become a top earner in your business in the next 90 days, if you aspire to move to the highest ranks of your business by New Year's Eve, you must talk to 20 people every day about your business. Now, you can do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in 2 to 3 hours by texting your best prospects and engaging them in a conversation. Now, these conversations can lead to sales when you follow both my proven scripts and my proven 90-day game plan. Now, everyone on LinkedIn and Facebook created their profile for a reason. Their photo and cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity, makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Prospects who would be interested in your business and eager to talk to you. Now, I've used this image of a bowl of M&Ms and nuts for years. The green M&Ms represent people who are looking for a way to make extra or full-time income from home. They're the business builders. Think about this for just a minute. If I put you in a room with 50 people, and I told you that there were 4 people in the room wearing green shirts, and they were looking for a business, looking for a way to make money. In the same room, if I told you there were 4 people wearing red shirts who would absolutely buy your products if they knew you were selling them. And then the rest of the people wearing all kinds of different shirts would not have anything to do with anything that you do. But I put you in that room, who are you going to talk to? You're going to talk to the people wearing green shirts or the people wearing red shirts? You're going to talk to people wearing green shirts. And you come out of that room with 2 or 3 new business partners. The orange M&Ms represent recession victims. People that are looking for a way to make money and survive financially because maybe their company is closed, their hours have been reduced. They're also dealing with the rising cost of gas and groceries. Then you have the yellow M&Ms, the unhappy network marketer who is seriously looking for another company. The blue M&M is an active network marketer that would be open to looking at your business because they're not making as much money as they'd like to make. They're going to continue to order the products of their company, but they're just not interested in doing the business. And finally, the customers, people who would eagerly buy your products and could become business builders faster. Now, the key to all of this is to reach out and connect with people that are active. Because there are profiles on LinkedIn, there are profiles on Facebook, where people have kind of abandoned the network. They haven't been there for years. And so the algorithms on Facebook and LinkedIn monitor who you're reaching out to. On LinkedIn, if you send connection requests to people that have been inactive, and let's say 70% of the people that you approach are inactive, LinkedIn algorithm will shut you down. You'll come back, you'll try to get on LinkedIn, and you'll be locked out. And the only way you can get back on is to provide them with picture ID. The reason they do that is because anybody could create an account, and it's being done all the time, with a bogus name, bogus picture. They go on there, and then they just start collecting names and data, and they're just reaching out to everybody. The landscape on LinkedIn and Facebook is changing. Now, one of the things that makes LinkedIn so powerful is if you're looking for work, they let you put a green frame open to work around your picture. Now, we're seeing people add this, and then after about 45 days, they take it off because they're tired of being slammed by all the marketers, affiliate marketers, network marketers that are trying to sell them things. But they still leave the wording looking for an opportunity in their profile. So we reach out to them, they accept you, and now we start conversations. And it's only until you start the actual conversation that you're going to be able to identify who are the people that would not only make great candidates for your business, but they'd be a great member of your team. So if you know in advance by the contents and visible daily activity on someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you could quickly develop a relationship with them and then qualify them during a casual conversation, you will sell to more people and build your business faster. And I swear to you, it is as easy as reaching into that bowl of candy and pulling out the green M&Ms. So stop wasting time reaching out to a bunch of people who will never buy your product or get into business with you. Perfect prospects are easy to find when you know what you're looking for. The more selective you are about the people you continue to talk to, the more successful you're going to be. Now, you're going to have many chances to tell people what you do as a natural part of your conversation with them on LinkedIn and Facebook. But if it was going to cost you $500 every time you gave someone the link to your website, you take the time to qualify them before you did and determine their potential, or you'd go broke. Simply ask your prospect questions to learn more about them. And when you let the conversation with your prospect flow naturally in the direction that each answer you receive takes you, you'll end up talking to more people about your business and closing more sales. You will also end up stopping conversations with people that are clearly not prospects. So you can't fail. You can't fail. With unlimited prospects to talk to on LinkedIn or Facebook and with continual practice, you can't fail. I mean, this is not rocket science. This isn't hard. The content of your profile and your daily activity is going to position you to be perceived as an expert and influencer by everyone that sees it. The secret to connecting with the huge pool of prospects available to you, attracting a constant flow of perfect prospects that easily can convert to new business partners and customers, has to do with three things. One, the relationships you create with your profile. Two, the influence you generate with your activity and your posts. And three, the conversations you initiate. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, take action, and join your team revolves around everyone's perception of who you are, which is completely in your hands and totally in your control, period. So stop trying to sell. Stop. When talking to people, you always remember social networking law number 2. Don't focus on making a sale when you're talking to somebody. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. And this also applies in the real world. Social networking law number 1 is what you see is what you get. In other words, the content of a person's profile reveals their agenda, and it goes both ways. So the content of your profile tells everybody why you're on Facebook or LinkedIn. If you turn your profile into a commercial for your business, well, people are going to avoid you like the plague. So the three challenges facing every network marketer today. First, how can you cost effectively generate high quality leads of qualified prospects who are truly interested in a home business opportunity? Second, how can you quickly connect with them through social media? And third, how can I build a personal relationship with them so they get involved in my business? Well, guess what? I've solved all three of these challenges and have eliminated other barriers to being successful too. And honestly, it is easier to do than most people realize. There are also other barriers, like being overwhelmed with all kinds of training options from all kinds of experts, struggling with what to say to a prospect, struggling when it comes to closing the sale, having no simple daily routine, or having no system to train their people so the business doesn't duplicate, or they're spending more money than they're making to grow their business. You don't need a funnel. I was talking to somebody last week who had spent $12,000 on a coaching program where she was learning how to build a funnel. And we had a private conversation afterwards, and I hear it all the time. She said, "Where have you been all my life?" So she's dumping the funnel, and she's already engaged in phenomenal conversations with active prospects. So for those of you that are new, let me take 2 minutes and explain why you should be listening to me. I'm scrolling down here and I'm looking at some of the people that are here, and we're going to look at some of your profiles, because a lot of people can learn from reviewing your profile. So in the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. Back then, their profiles, no pictures, no names. You had 600 characters of information, but it was enough information to help people become rich. I use a texting feature to develop a simple formula and scripts that help me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Many of my students back then, today, are $1 million earners in their companies. Over the years, I've trained and shared the formula and methodology with hundreds of thousands of network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. This isn't hard. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, and it's actually helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. And of course, what happened in 2019 with COVID also sped that up. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers how to turn their social network personal profiles on every significant social network into a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure earners in network marketing is legendary. My mission in life is to help everyone, including you, that has a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become a top earner using social networks. Now, today, the fastest growing top earners in business will tell you they owe the success of my formula and my scripts. They teach them to everyone that comes into their business, and as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams of excited distributors in their company. But if you're not on their team, you're not going to know about it. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that drives excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. Everyone follows the formula and scripts because they enable them to enroll new distributors and customers in less than an hour or 2 a day. And there's 4 steps. Create a page. Instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale with the people that clearly need and want what you have. Teach the steps to your new recruits, and you will become a top earner in your business faster. The 4 steps are simple to follow. They can be immediately duplicated by everyone that comes into your business. Now, once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately begin to help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows too. So when you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they will stay in business with you. Everyone on your team will overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer: not having qualified prospects to talk to. So think about this. For those of you that have been in network marketing for a number of years, you get into the business, and the first thing they tell you to do is make a list of your friends. It's your warm market list. We're going to call them up, and we're going to tell them about your new business opportunity. So you get your new friend on the phone, your old friend on the phone, and once you get to talking about the business, you're busted, and the conversation goes to hell in a handbasket. And if you've been in more than one network marketing company, you don't have friends to go to. You belong to what they call the NFL club. No friends left. All right? Here's a better way. And frankly, it has been a better way for 20 years. You see, on a social network, you're already connected to people. You're connected to people you know, and you're connected to people you have no idea who they are, but you're already connected to people. Now, the person that you were going to call to tell about your new business, you're connected to on Facebook, possibly on LinkedIn. So change your photograph, change your profile picture. Only works on Facebook. Change your picture on Facebook, and then watch what happens. You're going to get dozens of people that are going to respond. Hey, Max, nice picture. So send them a message. Mary, I'm glad you like my picture. You know, we haven't talked since high school. I hope you've been well. What's new in your world? And now Mary opens up and starts to tell you that she's looking for a job. She needs to make some extra money. So the dynamics of the entire conversation change. So you bring Mary into the business. Next, you help Mary open up her settings. You help Mary make herself visible. And then Mary changes her picture. And people that she's connected to respond, and she starts talking to them. And sometimes Mary will come back and say, so Max, what do I say? What do I say? And all you have to do is say, scroll up and look at what I said to you. But you want to be there to help her. So you help Mary bring in those two people. And what do? We get them to open up their settings. We get them to change their picture. And bada bing, bada boom. You're getting and building a team of excited people before you ever go to that warm market list. Because when you go to that warm market list, frankly, so many of your friends can discourage you and talk you out of getting into the business. In fact, a lot of times people never get started after they get brutalized by the people that they know. So the 4-step formula works on every social network. Create, connect, communicate, and close. 4 C's that will lead you to huge incomes. This is behind the success of top earning affiliate and network marketers in just about every business. So let's just start out by saying, first and foremost, that leads are free. On LinkedIn, on Facebook, you have easy, direct access to millions of people. So you don't have to advertise. You don't have to buy leads. You don't have to get traffic and drive people to your website. All you need is a profile on Facebook and a profile on LinkedIn, and you're good to go. So save your money. So building a business isn't hard. On LinkedIn, you got 860 million professional users. I think that number's higher. Facebook, 2.93 billion users. And everybody on either site breaks down to a particular category. Facebook, the world's largest social network. There are 201 million daily Facebook users in North America. 81% of them access Facebook on their mobile phone. LinkedIn, 860 million professionals. LinkedIn is no longer a secret. Millions of marketers are rushing to join every month, forcing LinkedIn to make some radical and significant changes. Every day, at least 345,600 new profiles are added on LinkedIn. That amounts to 2 million every week. 10 million profiles were added in July. 10 million were added in August. LinkedIn has become Facebook for professionals. And they've added some new video features that I'm going to show you tonight that make it better than Facebook. I promise you, LinkedIn is going to become your favorite social network. And you could use it for free. You don't have to pay for it. They've got features advanced features that you will pay for, but you don't have to pay for it. You can build your business on LinkedIn and Facebook in an hour a day, but no one says you have to stop after an hour. But I promise you, when you get into it, you're going to spend more time on LinkedIn. Social networks in general are a great source of free leads, but some social networks are better than others. We're hearing about Instagram. We're hearing about Pinterest. We're hearing about YouTube. But the bottom line, when you understand it, let me help you understand why LinkedIn is tops. First, there are three things that make a social network great. First, it's the profiles. The profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business before making contact. So you create the profile. You put yourself out there as the person that your ideal prospect would want to be talking to. We call that the chameleon factor. LinkedIn was a repository for resumes. You're looking at a person's resume. You're looking at their work history. Facebook, you got a lot of information, but when it comes to looking for business builders, LinkedIn is king. Second, it's a texting feature to communicate directly and privately with other network users, to chat and engage them in conversations that will lead to more sales. And again, Facebook for years was the text king, but LinkedIn was purchased by Microsoft in 2016, and they've turned it into Facebook. So both have terrific texting features. And the big one, the searching feature, that'll enable you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced searches to prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects to your business according to your desired demographics. You want to talk to chiropractors? You want to talk to personal trainers? Easier to connect with on LinkedIn and Facebook. LinkedIn and Facebook have all three of these features. They are the two best social networks to build your business on because they give you easier direct access to the most people. But today, LinkedIn is 100 times better than Facebook. Your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. One, optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. The profile guide and the profile checklist will help you with that. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details, profile checklist. Understanding the dynamic use of LinkedIn and how people communicate with others. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market and industry. We're going to teach you how to do that in boot camp. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects into business builders. Influencing your audience with effective posting and efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. So everyone created their profile for a reason. Whoops, I think we got a little duplication here. So LinkedIn and Facebook are like two big bowls of candy. If you love chocolate, you're in deep trouble. They're online gold mines of eager prospects that you can proactively reach into anytime you want from any place in the world and pull out the desired candy of your choice. There's no limit to the number of times you could dip into the bowl. Today, LinkedIn is 100 times better than Facebook. Now, the fast way to grow your business is to find and enroll professionals that want to start their own business. Many want to launch new careers, and others are open to work and want to generate full-time and part-time income from home. So they're easy to connect with as pulling a green M&M from the candy ball. No limit. A faster way to grow your business is when you find and enroll active network marketers in other companies or people with prior network marketing experience who would like to find a new company. That's as easy as pulling a blue M&M from the candy bar. But the absolute fastest way to grow your business is to find and enroll unhappy network marketers with teams who are searching for a new company. And it can be as simple as pulling a yellow M&M from the candy bar. Easy to identify perfect prospects from the information listed on their profile. And their answers to some simple questions confirm that they are. All you need is a simple profile page on Facebook, a simple profile page on LinkedIn. All you need is the Facebook phone app, the LinkedIn phone app, and 1 or 2 hours a day, and you could build a business as big as you want. Whoops, we got a little duplication there too. Now, LinkedIn and network marketing are now in the center of a perfect storm of opportunity. We got inflation, rising prices. The growing recession and rising inflation is causing people in many industries to lose their jobs, forcing them to turn to making money on the internet. Back in 2019, LinkedIn and network marketing were in the center of another perfect storm because of the COVID. LinkedIn grew faster than ever before as more professionals joined it. Network marketing took off. Companies had their best year in 2019, 2020. Network marketing top earners had their best year, and it continues. Today, LinkedIn and network marketing are in another perfect storm because of the slowing economy, inflation, and the growing recession. So again, LinkedIn is growing fast, 10 million people a month. Network marketing companies thrive during a recession, and network marketers and top earners are going to have their best year this year. Now, there's also a continual perfect storm of opportunity in the network marketing industry as leaders will leave one company to join another. Companies go out of business, they fail to launch, they make unpopular changes, and leaders with large teams are leaving and going to other companies. Back in 2020, a company called Youngevity abandoned the network marketing business model. Youngevity did the same thing in 2020. Mary Kay pulled out of Australia and New Zealand. But specifically dealing with Youngevity, a good friend, Renata Lundberg, worked with Youngevity for 17 years. She was one of the top earners, top leaders. She helped, not only did she make millions of dollars, she helped many of her team members make millions too. Some of you are connected to Renata here. So when Youngevity made that announcement, she lost her business. So she joined another company, and in 6 months she reached the top rank in Youngevity and is now on their leaderboard. So let me share with you some of the new features on Facebook and LinkedIn that you're going to use, okay? Okay, so on LinkedIn, LinkedIn's searching feature is unparalleled. And there are specific ways to use the keyword searches, but one of the things that they've added when you connect with people, all right, so I'm going to bring this up, and let me bring Callie up. Okay, now you look down here at the bottom. the gift here is something that, frankly, everybody was surprised to see when they added it about 18 months ago. And they're using the same gift provider tenor that Facebook uses. So we can use this to communicate with people, and people respond faster to moving images. Set yourself apart. Happy birthday. Now, once you're connected to someone, see this little tab right here, create a video meeting. So you can go right to, you're talking to somebody, you want to take it to the next step, you want to give them a tour or demonstration, you got it right here. And it's also up here. Now, their video meetings on LinkedIn work when you're using Google Chrome. If you're using another platform, they don't. But you could literally give a presentation, be face-to-face with a prospect. And all you have to do, start a conversation. Okay, so you could either use LinkedIn's video meetings. If you're using another platform, then you've got Microsoft Teams and you got Zoom. They're making it easy to communicate with folks. Other things that they're doing. I'm going to go over to my profile for just a second. By the way, you can see I'm broadcasting right now. So what you're seeing, everybody on LinkedIn that I'm hooked up to is seeing it too. Now, one of the things that LinkedIn will let you do is it'll let you see who's viewed your profile. And they've got some other resources that will go a long way to helping you. Now, every time you look at a profile, notice over here on the right, people that viewed my profile also viewed Fraser, these people here. And LinkedIn is constantly putting in front of you, recommending people. They're constantly doing it. So they're making it easy to expand your network. Let's go over to Facebook. Right now, Facebook is going through a change. The toolbar on my Facebook account is up at the top. One morning you'll wake up and all of these icons up here are going to be over on the left. The most effective way to post things, to get things out there, is through stories. LinkedIn is giving stories the most emphasis. I just posted this story maybe 10 minutes before we started tonight. It's only up for 24 hours. And so far, I've had 3 views. By tomorrow, I'll have maybe 1,000. And what this does is it gives you a chance to engage the people that react and respond to what they do. By the same token, it works a number of ways. You can see David Moses is a dear friend. He was the master distributor in Zija, and now he's one of the top earners in Isagenix. You have an opportunity to engage, and all you have to do, and if you're going to communicate with folks, show your appreciation, do it with hearts. Facebook gives more emphasis to hearts. So you can see what the people that you're connected to are doing. You go back to your homepage, you want to chat, create rooms where members of your team can all engage, work with other people. LinkedIn and Facebook are making it easier than ever before to build a business. So let's talk about connecting with people. The searching feature on LinkedIn has changed. The use of keywords in a specific sequence will determine your results. And when you're looking at a person's LinkedIn profile, especially somebody that's got open to work, you want to focus on their headline, the about section, their activity, experience, and the number of connections they have. So when you know the kinds of professionals that would be naturally interested in getting into business with you, you're easier to find, connect with, and enroll them into your business on LinkedIn than any place else. So you can see the people that are clearly open to work, but some of these other people are open to work too. So you have to look at the profile. And there are two indicators that will let you know that they're active, because some of these people could have walked away from LinkedIn 5 years ago. I did a search the other day. I looked for teachers on LinkedIn. There are 21 million teachers. Teachers looking for opportunities is 162,000. People in sales, 57,300,000. People in sales looking for opportunities, 508,000. But that's looking for opportunities. What about looking for opportunity? What about just looking? Managers, 93,300,000. Managers looking for opportunities, 74,000. So the searching feature will enable you to search for people by country, by state, or by city, and you could even do it by distance from a particular postal code. Unfortunately, millions of marketers are jumping into LinkedIn and virtually jamming promotional messages to everyone. So you really need to stand out from the crowd. You don't want to be perceived as one of those people. So when we look at the people that are open to work, look at these numbers. Looking for opportunities, we break it down. Looking, 7.7 million people. Looking for opportunities, 1.6 million. Looking for opportunity, 1.1 million. Seeking an opportunity, 3.7 million. Open to another opportunity, 2.1 million. So there are 10 occupations with the highest burnout rate. And before I jump into that, well, let me do that first, and then we're going to look at some of your profiles. Physicians, the #1 profession with the highest burnout rate. Look at the number of doctors, physicians that are on LinkedIn. Who has to buy leads? Who has to pay for leads? Nurses are #2. Social workers, number 3. Teachers, number 4. Teachers make great network marketers. Because in order to be successful in network marketing, you don't have to be good in sales. You got to be a good teacher. School principals, number 5. Attorneys, number 6. Police officers. With what's happening in law enforcement today, this number is growing like crazy. You can search for police officers in Seattle, police officers in Portland, in the areas where they have massive numbers of people leaving the force. Public accountants, fast food employees. You can even search for people that work for a particular restaurant chain. Retail, same thing. So you got all these people that are available for you to connect with. All right, now let me just share with you how posting on Facebook and LinkedIn can start conversations that result in sales. Wishing someone a happy birthday with a moving image gets you 20 times more response than just wishing someone a happy birthday. Same thing with wishing someone a happy anniversary. So the texting tactics from your phone, holidays, posting motivational messages that move are getting people faster responses. Posting images about the economy. We just finished up with the Labor Day weekend. So, September. Today is the 7th. Today is National Beer Lovers Day. Sunday is Grandparents' Day. All kinds of holidays that you could use to start conversations. Friday is National Teddy Bear Day, National Wiener Schnitzel Day, Stand Up to Cancer Day. Saturday, World Suicide Prevention Day, National Swap Ideas Day, National TV Dinner Day. These are all unofficial holidays. So what we post creates more likes, comments, and shares, more conversation with prospects. Let me pop back over here. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the top. We're going to work our way down. Bob, I apologize. I meant to call you today, and things just totally got out of hand. But I will reach out to you tomorrow. All right, so let's take a look at Bobby. Let's go over to LinkedIn. And so Bobby's here. And Bobby is just getting started. So we're glad you're here. Let's look at Brian. Okay, Brian, I'm gonna take a guess and say that that's you. Let me unmute you for a second, see. So, Brian, is that you?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Brian.
Okay, yeah, I don't no, that's not me. That's not my profile.
Okay.
But there are a million Brian Smiths, so you know.
Okay. So are you on LinkedIn?
Yes,
Okay, so what city are you in or what state?
Los Angeles, California. And if you type in appraisal time, you may find me that way.
Appraisal?
Appraisal time, APPRAISALTIME.
Probably an easier way would be Brian Smith.
Yeah, Los Angeles probably would help out better. Let me see. Nope, none of those guys.
Okay, so so one of the things that you want to do, and let's see how many there are. There are 80 Brian Smiths.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So what you want to do is you need to adjust your settings so that when people search for Brian Smith, no matter where they are, there's some things that you can do that can make sure that you come up towards the top. You've been on LinkedIn for a long time?
Yeah. Actually, I got on probably 15 years or more ago. And I never really paid a lot of attention to it. I'm a real estate appraiser. And because I got most of my work through what's called AMCs, I didn't necessarily have a need to market. So I didn't go a lot, you know. But now I'm trying to do some affiliate marketing. So I'm there more often.
Let's see if you're going with this one.
You may want to just try typing in appraisal time, see what comes up. That's AL. Yeah. There it is.
Okay. Okay, so looking at your profile here, a couple of things. Number one, your settings are off. You want a connect button up here, not a message. So I'm going to come over here, whoops, and I'm going to hit the connect button down here. Now, this is something new that LinkedIn has put into place to protect the average LinkedIn user from the bad actors, bad network marketers that are just coming over here and they're going connect. So now you're trying to reach out to Brian and you get this little survey. How do you know Brian? Well, we don't work together. We didn't go to school together. I didn't meet you at a work-related event. You don't want to use, we don't know each other. So there's one tab on here that you're going to use. In fact, what we do is with the new scripts that we've introduced, you're going to use other. And then, so you got to check off one of these first, and then you can hit the connect button, and then you just want to make sure you add a note. So, and there's some other things on here that I can see. that you could add that would get you more action, more activity. One thing that you absolutely can do, you come down here and just change the start month from June, change it to September, and all kinds of people are going to congratulate you on having an anniversary. And that allows you to start conversations with people.
Very good.
Let's go take a look at so here's Ed. And notice you can see that Ed's the green donut, which means he's logged on to LinkedIn. And that means that more people are more inclined to reach out, make the connection. Now, what Ed doesn't want to do is he's telling people what the name of his company is. Because Ed, you're not going to be the first person in your company to approach folks. Let me come over here on Facebook for just a minute. And let me unmute Victor. And now Victor is one of the top earners and leaders in his company. And Victor, when you changed your picture, what happened?
I got all sorts of people asking to connect.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so that's what it's all about. See, every time he posted something, he's got 7 people down here. He's got all these people. Depending upon who they are, some of these people are going to be people he knows. Most of them are. But then some of them are going to be people that he doesn't know. And what ends up happening, which is kind of fascinating, is people that you know and you've known for a long time, all of a sudden, what they're doing is they get curious. What are you doing? What is going on with you? And so whether you do it on Facebook, whether you do it on LinkedIn, it's all about a person's perception of who you are. If you have any idea who you want to talk to, who would be a great prospect for your business, then you want to put yourself out there as someone that they would want to talk to. Let's come over here and let's take a look at Jerome. So Jerome, you're not coming up. If people can't see you, I mean, that's the first big part of the process. Let's take a look at, now maybe you're not on LinkedIn yet. Let's take a look at Pamela. And maybe we should just try Pamela Hatcher. So Pamela, you see yourself there?
Yes, I do. Hold on.
Okay, which one are you?
The one with the blue background, but I gotta change everything.
The one with the blue background.
Yes, with the blue background.
Which one?
The top one, the mompreneur.
Okay. Well, it's a start. So are you still building a Mary Kay business?
No, I haven't been on here in a while. I just logged back in it yesterday.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Hold on, let me create-
send you a little connection request so we can be
Okay,
connected.
okay.
And then just, you're gonna go through the process. Okay. Let me just pop back over here. So posting is one strategy that you use to build rapport, connect with people. And every time you got a holiday, these are unofficial holidays, gives you the opportunity to start conversations with people. Clyde posted on the Friday of the Memorial Day weekend, made a post. And he had 55 people responded, enrolled 5 people. 2 are going to build a business. By the end of the day, it was up to 105 people. Clyde is building a Melaleuca business. He said, if I knew what you taught me when I first started 2 years ago, I'd be a corporate director today. So it's all about putting stuff out there that people react to, that enable you to start conversations. Likes, comments, and shares become leads. Leads become prospects, and prospects become business builders or customers. So you want to start talking to the people who respond to any of your actions, and you can reach out to people and start talking to them based on their activity. And it's immediate. You don't have to worry about a blog or a funnel or any of that other silliness. On LinkedIn and Facebook, you can easily connect with someone, develop genuine, solid relationships quickly with effective engagement and conversation. We also have a strategy for posting images. Does the same thing. It builds your reputation as being an influencer. And our special project launch script is what you're going to use when we get to talking about the business. And in boot camp, we've got a whole new slant for the project launch. You're using this with people you already connected to. One response, I recontacted 100 people with the launch script, 75 people responded. Haven't had a chance to get to everyone yet, but I love it. So far, I've enrolled 11 people. Sent out 100 messages over 2 days, 87 people responded. These are messages you send out to people you're already connected to. Showed the business 50 people, enrolled 15 of them. 8 are building the business. This was my favorite. Thanks to your launch script, I have more people to talk to than I believe. It's better than your birthday script. I sent it out to 150 of my connections on LinkedIn, 90 want more information. Show the business to 60 people, and 12 are business builders and 9 are customers with the help of my upline. He called me on New Year's Eve, wanted to know what I was doing. Which I knew about the script. I enrolled 8 people between Friday and Monday. Marissa, let me see if she's still here. Marissa was building a Melaleuca business. And before that, she was trying to make money as an eBay seller. So she reached out to other eBay sellers. She started on the 15th of December, and she enrolled 13 people in 10 days. Terry enrolled 7 recruits in 4 days. It all revolves around posting and who you're talking to. Al, after 1 coaching session, enrolled 1 business builders and 2 customers, and the 1 business builder that he brought into the business in the first 15 days of December brought 750 people. Now, I don't share these with you because I'm trying to impress you. I'm sharing these with you because I'm trying to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. It all comes down to conversation. It all comes down to talking to people, period. After 1 coaching session, Will implemented the strategies, and within 72 hours, he was the #1 recruiter in his company. 2 weeks later, he sent me this. Exactly like you said it would be. Since last week, I made 2 posts, generated dozens of easy conversations by following the scripts word for word, and I generated a dozen sales. This is what it's all about. Today, he went from number 6, now he's the #2 earner in his company. Gennady reached, and Agnes reached diamond in their company in 73 days. In 180 days, they were double diamonds. They brought a whole team from Poland to their company convention in Orlando. Todd used our whale script. I started using a strategy for enrolling a whale from the corporate world 10 days ago. Since then, I've been connecting with about 30 people a day. I enrolled a business builder yesterday. I have 3 solid appointments for today. 20 years in the MLM industry and trying pretty much everything taught by the numerous gurus. I'm amazed at the results I'm getting. That was at 9 o'clock in the morning. 3:41, I enrolled 3 rock stars, 3 whales. Sign all 3 of them up. The scripts are in our whale book. Rosie, first year, built a team of 15,000 people in her ASEA business. Dana, started working with Dana back in the MySpace days. Today, she's making over $100,000 a month. Jason came out of boot camp. He made a sale the first night, signed up 3 people. Second session of boot camp, 2 days later, he made 7 more sales. He ended up signing up 20 people coming out of boot camp. Carol Pierce, last 6 days of the month, made 10 presentations, enrolled 8 customers. All of you are heading down the same road. You all have the same opportunity. Joanne tripled her Melaleuca business in 60 days. Not only did she triple her Melaleuca business, she doubled it her first month, second month it tripled. Her confidence went through the roof, but she applied it to her insurance business. And she sends me this. The insurance company wanted to know how she was doing so well. And she says, well, where are you getting all these customers? She said, I'm getting them from LinkedIn. So they paid her $5,000 to teach a class. Last year, she gave 4 classes, made 20 grand. We have all kinds of success stories. Kiona went to my convention in Chicago, used the script to recruit someone. I took them to the event. They used the scripts to enroll 2 people. I used the scripts to get 15 people to come to my home for a meeting, and I'm just getting started. Her first month, 5 business partners, 19 customers. I got thousands of these. Let me take a look in the chat window. Okay, so when will the second? Okay, boot camp, Bobby, boot camp starts tomorrow. Starts tomorrow. Jerome, I don't know why I can't find you. The launch scripts, Bobby, are provided in boot camp. Okay, let me. My boot camp starts tomorrow night. I'm gonna put in the chat window. Okay. So the first one is boot camp. Go to maxsteingart.com/boot camp. Use the promo code best deal. It'll drop the price to $79. Go to maxsteingart.com/twofer. Enroll in the September and October boot camps and use the promo code double. Reduce the price so you're paying $59 a boot camp. And finally, for those of you that have aspirations to be top earners, is our retreat combo. Participate in our September boot camp, our top earner retreat in October, and pick up the 90-day game plan. For the Memorial Day weekend, we ran a special. Use the promo code Go Big Fast. You can participate for $199. And yes, Bobby, you can still enroll tomorrow. You could actually enroll probably until Saturday. Finally, if there's anybody here that wants to go really fast and jump into my coaching program, please type your phone number and coach it in the chat window. Just need your phone number and coach it, and one of my staff members will give you a call. The last promo was the retreat combo. I'll put it back in here again. That's participating in the September boot camp, as well as our 2-day top earner retreat, where we're going to teach you the things that the top earners in your business know but never talk about. You get our 90-day game plan and how network marketers catch whales. Folks, September is going to be an unbelievable month for all of you. It all starts with your profile. And then it's a matter of connecting with people that you know in advance need what you have and want what you have. Hope to see all of you in boot camp. Until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless.
Hey, Max,
Yeah.
can you put that the slide up about the first offer that you made?
That one?
Yeah.
Now, for boot camp, let me just take you over there. Now, as soon as you register for boot camp, we're going to give you as soon as you register for boot camp, you have access to last month's boot camp, so you can start right away.
Okay.
And so it's create, connect, communicate, and close. Then we come down here, you've got, I have a copy of Think and Grow Rich to kind of stimulate your thinking. Bootcamp Toolbox, you've got the profile guide, how to use GIFs. You got your scripts book here. You got your monthly calendar here.
Okay.
And the scripts book literally contains from start to finish all the things that you need to be able to engage people in conversations. We have the scripts, and then we have case studies. Literally, it covers everything. First message, second message, all the potential questions that would come up. And then we get into actual, how do you describe network marketing? When somebody mentions pyramids and Ponzi schemes. And then we have case studies. Every one of these case studies ends up, and all of these are in a copy and paste format, so you'll be able to use them. And you'll have access to all the information in here for 11 months, but you could download it. Additionally, one other thing is every day during the week, we have live support sessions where you could jump on, get your questions answered, get your profiles critiqued, all there. Everything that you need to know to become a top recruiter in your business. So until next time.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Catch up to all of you again.